Oh, what? What? Hey everyone, Henriello here, welcome back. Right now we are going to watch Catch-22 from 1970, directed by Mike Nichols. This is a special request by Gooding. We have quite the cast members here. A lot of them I'm familiar with. Alan Arkin, Orson Welles, I don't know Richard Benjamin, Martin Balsam, Martin Sheen. Yeah, I think I've seen him in one movie before. And Anthony Perkins and Paula Prentice. Paula Prentice. Don't remember. I don't really remember which movie I've seen her in. That's strange. I've never seen any of the movies that she's been in, but I could have sworn I've seen her name before. Maybe there's another person with the name Prentice. Oh, okay, I found it. I was thinking of Raymond Shaw. Raymond Prentice Shaw from The Manchurian Candidate. Yeah, he's not an actor. Anyways, since we're still in the middle of deciding our winners for the poll, I might just consider, putting this reaction up on YouTube. Yeah, I think I might just do that. Okay, so are you ready to watch Catch-22 with me? Let's go. Oh! What? He just got stabbed out of nowhere.
Help him! Help him!
Help who?
Help the bombardier!
I'm the bombardier. I'm all right.
And help him! Help him!
What'd he say?
He said Snowden.
Snowden's dead. He's crazy. Who said so?
I do. Who?
He hates Colonel Cathcart.
I didn't ask you, or.
Who said anything about Colonel Cathcart?
Colonel Cord isn't here either.
Who said anything about Colonel
You
Cathcart?
don't make any sense. You don't even know what you hate.
You got a persecution code. She's damn right I am.
You admit it.
I am now being persecuted.
By them. Who specifically is them?
Every one of them.
Every one of who?
Who do you think?
I haven't any idea. And how do you know they aren't?
Aren't what?
Those bastards are trying to kill me.
No one's trying to kill you, sweetheart.
Then why are they shooting at me?
They're shooting at everyone, you Syrian.
And what difference does that make?
Just suppose everyone thought the same way you do.
Then I'd be a damn fool to think any different.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to have your head examined.
Sorry, sir, your head is okay.
Hey!
Please don't do that.
I've flown 35 missions, but now that sadistic nut has raised the number up to 50. In any other outfit, I would have been rotated after 25. Can you ground somebody who's crazy?
Of course, I have to.
I'm crazy!
Who says so?
That's all he's got to do to be grounded?
That's all.
And then you can ground it.
And I cannot ground it. There's a catch. Catch-22.
Haha.
In order to be grounded, I've got to be crazy. I must be crazy to keep flying. But if I ask to be grounded, that means I'm not crazy anymore and I have to keep flying.
That's Catch-22.
So that's what it is about. Catch-22.
That's some catch like Catch-22. It's the best there is.
Now, you've all been briefed on this morning's run, so I won't go over the details again. Since the enemy is probably listening, there's no reason I can think of to tell him where we're going to strike.
That's the stupidest goddamn thing I ever heard you say.
So, without further ado,
I want to wish you good luck on today's mission. To those of you who won't be coming back, we're going to do our best to take care of your wives and/or sweethearts. Everyone ready to go?
No. They do look very shaky when lifting off. What's their target? We don't know. They can't say. Enemy might be listening.
What is it, Lieutenant Binder? An egg, sir?
Binder.
No, that, Lieutenant.
10,000 gallons of the finest Italian olive oil. The Sicilians need blankets. What we have to have is an additional personnel. At my disposal.
What?
And if I was
The plane just crashed. I really wonder what happened to that plane.
It's a share
Share.
in M&M Enterprises. A syndicate
This guy's a businessman.
enterprise. There are tremendous profits to be made, Colonel. For us. For everyone. There's a huge cotton crop this year.
Cotton?
Cotton is a particularly liquid commodity. We'll trade for it, sir.
With what?
Silk.
Isn't that a parachute?
Where the hell's my parachute?
Oh my goodness. He's gonna get everyone killed. He got a share. Not gonna save him from a fall.
Relay! We gotta turn back. What is it this time, you Sarian? Some bastard stole my chute! Don't worry about it. What do you mean, don't worry about it? What am I supposed to do if I have to use my handkerchief? You gave my chute, and I gave it to Milo. You gave it to Milo? Looks like they've seen us coming.
Oh.
Better get ready to dump those eggs.
Don't tell me they replaced the bombs with eggs. That would be hilariously terrible.
I think you caught a little something there. Hey, is that my leg?
Help who?
What's this scene doing here again?
What's his name? The new gunner? Yeah.
Oh. We know Snowden died.
You're gonna be okay.
Question is, when was this?
What?
I asked how you were feeling.
Better, thank you. What about you?
A slight head cold. Why, you know what they're like.
No, I've never really had a head cold.
Well, you're very lucky.
Except for this piece of shrapnel I caught in my leg.
I've never caught a piece of shrapnel.
I'd never really seen a chaplain before. I had no idea chaplains looked like that.
If I can do anything to help you, anything at all, you...
Anything? If you could speak to Major Duluth.
The squadron commander.
Yes, and tell him I don't want to fly anymore.
Yeah,
God's raising up my missions again. He's trying to kill us all.
But it's not my business
I'm
to...
desperate!
I'll see what I can do.
Oh. At this point, just let him die. Did they just put his pee on the IV drip or something?
What's your name?
Major, sir?
I didn't ask your rank.
My name is Major. Captain Major?
Oh wow.
Not as clear as mud, isn't it?
That's what is just about as clear as, all right.
Major Duluth is dead.
Oh.
Extremely distraught to hear that, sir.
You may be distraught, but he's dead.
Major is my name, not my rank.
That's close enough for me, Major. Consider yourself a major now.
Major, major.
I don't like my part.
The place is a mess.
Sir, there's someone waiting to see you.
No?
Yes, sir.
Look, Sergeant,
Where did he pull that out from?
suppose you're wondering about this.
No, sir, it's not my place to wonder.
Did you know in the Middle Ages, Sergeant, a lot of
I swear the picture just changed.
disguises and walk around their subjects?
Why did they do that?
I did who do what?
Why did those princes and kings walk around in disguise?
How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm not some historian or anything. From now on, I don't want anyone to come in and see me while I'm in my office. Tell them I'm in and ask them to wait
For how long?
until I've left.
May I send people in to see you after you've left?
Yes. Also, Sergeant, I don't want you coming in while I'm in my office asking me if there's anything you can do for me.
When should I come in your office and ask you if there's anything I can do?
When I'm not there.
I'm not there.
Everyone here is crazy.
Major will see you now, Father.
Major is not there.
There's no one here.
Yep.
What I mean is You can't see him when he's in his office.
But when can you see him, ever?
Yes, indeed, you can see him when he isn't there.
You don't seem to know much about anything, do you, Father? It's not necessary to call me Father. I'm an Anabaptist. You're a captain, is that right? Yes, sir. And I'm a lieutenant colonel. Is that correct so far? I can call you just about anything I want to, unless, of course, you have some objection. Ouch!
Morning! Do you need anything? Any supplies? As a matter of fact, Father, I know I can get my hands on an entire shipment of religious relics blessed by the Pope himself. If you need anything, just ask for Milo. I've never been issued a blanket. Anything at all now.
But no blankets.
Have a seat. I'll tell the colonel you're here, Father. Oh, it's not... You'd better get some dry things.
Is he sweating?
You just picked me up out of the sea. I drifted for almost 3 days.
You could catch pneumonia.
Oh, no. This is my 4th time.
It seems like the guy is still in the middle of sea.
Well, Chaplain, we don't see much of you around here lately. I have a feeling that I make many of the men uncomfortable. Nonsense!
He's the one uncomfortable right now.
What do you mean you don't know? Atheism is against the law, isn't it?
No.
No?
It isn't? Well,
It's un-American, isn't it? Maybe none of my business, but some of the men are particularly upset about the fact that you keep raising the number of missions that they have to fly.
you're right, Chaplain.
I am, sir?
You're right that it's none of your business.
Yeah.
And it's none of their business either. Their business is to fly missions.
I'm surprised people are still even alive here.
It's that Captain Yossarian, always making trouble.
What can we do about it?
What would General Dreedle do?
Smack him in the face.
Jab him in the kidneys. Give him the balls.
Try to breathe deeply and decently. I know how that must feel.
I don't think so.
Men who are giving up their lives for our country. For me.
For you?
Captain Yossarian.
Again.
A lot of you may ask yourselves, how come we're out to destroy a town that has no industry, no enemy bases, no strategic value to anyone?
Good question.
As you were.
Oh my. Those are airbags.
I don't want the men to pay any attention to me. Just carry on as usual.
I was just telling the men here that we
Don't tell me, tell them.
Tell the men, Danby.
we're going to obliterate.
What about a chair?
Sir?
A chair.
I beg your pardon, General.
A chair.
Doesn't anyone, for God's sake, know what a chair is?
Don't answer that.
A chair for Dad's... for the lady!
What we're going to do now, men, is to synchronize our watches.
Why does he sound scared?
39, 38, 37, 36, 5, 29, 28.
But nobody's gonna get it.
22.
Oh, they're being way too obvious.
The next man who moans is going to be very sorry. 1.
No one is synchronizing their watch.
Who is this man? Take him out and shoot him.
What?
Yes, sir. Take Major Denby out and shoot him. You mean I can't shoot whoever I want to? Let the insubordinate son of a bitch go, but get him out of here.
He's the only one man who didn't do anything wrong.
I know you men are all anxious to do your part. Get the ball rolling.
The number of missions required before you are eligible for rotation is raised to 75. I know we'll all do our best.
They can never escape this hell.
I can stay here. I don't have to leave her.
What are you saying?
I love her.
Who?
Daddy.
I really do.
You don't really love her. You think you love her.
How can you tell the difference
Between what?
between loving her and thinking it?
You have to be objective.
Who's objective?
I am.
Oh, how come?
Because I'm not in love with her.
You mean you're thinking I'm in love with her?
That's right.
Then how can you tell the difference? What'd you do, Ralphie? Nothing.
She wanted us to go home with her.
Why didn't you take her home?
Oh, come on now. I wasn't going to take advantage of a sweet kid like that.
All she wanted to do was jump in a sack with somebody. What's the matter with you?
I gave her a good talking to.
He did.
Come on, you guys. They want us to go home with them.
For how much?
It's a little Ron. Navy's Horse Kid's sister. Why don't you give her $30 and send the other 2 away?
She said that if I really loved her, I'd send her away and sleep with the other 2.
I swear, you fell.
I'm not sure that makes sense. Ta-da! I don't know why also Sprach Zarathustra just played.
If I understand it, we're presenting these men with medals for doing a lousy job. Is that right?
I want an answer from you. I'll look at you, which will be as seldom as possible.
General, yesterday's mission was to bomb a town called Ferrera.
Why Ferrera? Nothing's in it. No Germans, no munitions.
No strategic value.
Yossarian, it's not our business to ask. Whose business is it? Or manage the target. What are you doing? We're not there yet.
Bombing random targets for no reason. Wait, who is he dropping it on? Oh.
A marvelous bomb pattern. We have aerial photographs if you'd like to see them.
Is he chasing the car?
For distinguished duty in the face of overwhelming something odds.
Clearly those medals are brought by Milo.
What are you waiting for? A kiss? Get back in there.
Photographer not doing his job. What is he taking pictures of?
Yossarian!
Where are you gonna pin it?
Unless I miss my guess, Captain, you're out of uniform.
They're all just staring at him.
Get back in the car, you smirking slut. Why aren't you wearing clothes, Captain?
He has a cap.
Why isn't he wearing clothes? Why is he wearing clothes, Major? Why isn't he wearing clothes, Sergeant?
His clothes haven't come back from the laundry yet.
Where are his other uniforms?
They're in the laundry too, sir.
That sounds like a lot of crap to me.
It is a lot of crap, sir.
This man will be punished severely. What the hell do I care?
My sentiments exactly, sir.
You're a very weird person, Yossarian.
Not the weirdest one around here, I think.
Okay, hang on. I'll get you some morphine.
Oh, Milo again. He's taken everything.
Yeah? I want to know about that parachute. What parachute? My parachute! Here, have it. I don't want all your goddamn tomatoes. I want to know about
Not my tomatoes. They're the syndicate's tomatoes.
Our tomatoes.
Our tomatoes. Everything is ours.
We're going to come out of this war rich. You're going to come out rich. We're going to come out dead.
Yep. 100%.
Just McWhat. The bastard's been doing that to me for months. He's jealous of her. She likes you better than him. She likes him better. Then why did she go out with him? Because she can't stand him. Every time he goes up, he files my name as a passenger. That way I can get my flight pay without having to do anything stupid.
Whoa. That was a clean slice. McWhat is crazy.
Look what's still up there.
And Dr. Nika's up here, too.
I'm right here.
Oh.
Cut his engine.
Why doesn't Danica jump? He's got to shoot.
Nope. Nobody's got a parachute.
Jump, Doc.
Oof. The Doc didn't jump. Poor Doc.
Poor Doc.
Well then, Doc is dead. Officially dead.
And do you want to say something, sir?
No. I didn't actually know the young fellow.
Is that Yossarian on the tree?
Something wrong?
No. Just thought I saw something. That's just Yossarian.
Ah.
Oh.
That explains it.
I've been looking all over for you.
Should have looked for me in this tree.
I want to serve this to the men. Test it and let me know what you think.
His butt must be so uncomfortable right now.
What is it?
Chocolate-covered cotton.
What are you, crazy? Why didn't you even take the seeds out?
I've got 100 warehouses stocked with this stuff all over the European theater. I can't get rid of a penny's worth. People eat cotton candy, don't they? Well, this stuff is better. It's made out of real cotton.
Well, people can't eat cotton.
It's for the syndicate.
They're burying that kid that got killed on my plane the other day.
What happened to him?
He died.
He got killed.
What?
He said he got killed. He was very old.
But was a boy.
He died. You don't get any older than that. What do you want?
I'm not at home.
I didn't say you were.
I work in a big American company.
Me too. I want everything. I want you to marry me.
Not possible.
Why not?
Because you're crazy.
Why am I crazy?
Because you want to marry me.
You won't marry me because I'm crazy, and you say I'm crazy because I want to marry you, right?
See?
You're crazy.
Catch-22 again.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're all crazy because you don't know how to stay alive. That's the secret of life. America will lose the war. Italy will win it.
America's the strongest nation on earth.
Exactly. Italy, on the other hand, is one of the weakest nations on earth. That's why my country is doing so well.
Italy was occupied by the Germans and is now being occupied by us.
The Germans are being driven out and we're still here. In a few years, you'll be gone and we will still be here.
Of course.
America is not going to be destroyed.
Rome was destroyed. Greece was destroyed. Persia was destroyed. How much longer do you think your country will last? Forever?
Nothing lasts forever. Diamonds are forever.
Are you going to bed now?
No. Would you go put some clothes on? I wish you wouldn't walk around like that.
It is our business to walk around like that.
When we go to America, Natalie?
You will take her to America, away from a healthy, active life, away from good business opportunities.
Don't you have any principles?
Oh, of course not.
No morality?
We will certainly come out on top again if we succeed in being defeated.
You talk like a madman.
He probably is.
When the Germans were here, I was fanatically pro-German. Now I'm fanatically pro-American.
You're a shameful opportunist. It's better to die on your feet than to live on your knees.
It's better to live on your feet than to die on your knees.
The M&M symbol.
There it is! What? Lawrence plane! He'll find his way back. He always does.
If anything happens to me, will you take care of my girl?
Nothing's gonna happen to you that won't happen to the rest of us.
I'll be through in a minute.
No, you won't.
Then I guess you haven't seen it.
What?
A little square gasket, about this big.
No.
Then I'll have to start all over again.
Please don't do that.
Why?
Because it gives me a terrible pain.
Why?
Why what?
Why won't you fly with me?
What else I got to do with the pain in my chest?
It's got everything to do with it.
Are you trying to tell me something?
That if you were smart, you'd fly with me. You'd thank me for finishing a stove. Winter's coming. You have heat, hot water.
What do you mean me? Where are you going to be?
I don't know. Here and there.
There isn't anyone in the squadron who wants to fly with you. You're a one-man disaster area.
They're crazy.
If he's crashing every plane, why isn't he court-martialed? How many planes do they have?
Oh, he's dead.
Who's he?
Nobody you know. His mother and his father and his brother flew all the way here. They know he's dying. Be him.
But Doc, they'll know. They came here to see their son.
They'll have to take what they can get. One dying boy is just as good as another.
What?
Oh my God, here they are.
Start dying.
Start dying.
And I'll send you to Rome on a 5-day R&R.
Maybe the family is all blind. Or they've never seen their son before.
He looks terrible.
Harvey?
His name is Yossarian.
His name's Yossarian, Ma. Yossarian.
Oh, Harvey.
His name's Yossarian, Pa.
He looks so bad.
He's very sick, Pa.
Harvey?
Ma. His name's Yossarian. He doesn't remember things too good anymore.
Yeah, they all don't remember their own son.
Harvey?
Mm-hmm.
Came all the way from New York. We were afraid we wouldn't get here in time.
Time for what?
Time to see you before you died.
What difference would it make?
We didn't want you to die by yourself.
What difference would it make?
You must be getting delirious. You keep saying the same thing over and over.
Harvey?
It's not Harvey, Ma. It's Yossarian.
What difference does it make? He's dying.
That was weird.
I'm gonna put a tourniquet on it.
Oh, it's a miracle they even have a tourniquet. I thought Milo would have taken it.
It's gonna be okay, kid. We'll be home soon. Does the leg still hurt?
No.
Oof. He's got worse problems.
It's Dobbs. We've got to stop him. He's going to kill the colonel.
Kill the guy?
Yes.
Crazy? What the hell's the matter? Nothing's the matter with me. It's the first sane thing I've ever done.
I think so too.
You'll kill us all if we don't stop it. Come on, give me the gun. You raise the number again, and you know it. You keep us flying missions to our old bit. Come on. Haley? Oh, you'll be all right. Milo and the Colonel, they're up to something. What are you talking about? They've been planning something up there.
Did they just bomb their own base?
All right, number 1 and 2, that was good.
What? The Germans?
To bomb our own base? A contract is a contract. That's what we're fighting for.
No. They're fighting for the Germans. It's ridiculous.
What's that?
Said Nately.
Nately is dead.
What's that?
We're gonna clean you out and stitch you up.
What the?
We've got your pal.
Which one?
Oh, who's my pal?
Who's his pal?
I don't know. Maybe it's Nathan.
Nately's dead.
I'm surprised Milo didn't take away the medical supplies and medical instruments.
Well, I gotta go find Nately's heart. I gotta tell her he's dead. Want to come with me?
Not now. I promised this young lady some stockings and cigarettes. For her family, I know them. First-class people.
Hey, Sarah, you better get off the streets pretty soon. It's almost curfew. You don't even have a pass.
What happened? Gone.
Who?
All the poor young girls taken away.
By whom?
Who took him away?
The whiteheads
Where's the old man?
gone.
Gone where?
Dead. He was alive 1 minute, then he was dead.
I barely saw the cat on the chair.
CATCH-22.
What did you say?
CATCH-22. The girl said, "Why are you taking us away?" The man said, "CATCH-22. The girl said, "What right do you have?" The man said, "CATCH-22. What does it mean?"
Didn't you ask him to read it to you?
They don't have to show us CATCH-22. The law says so.
What law?
CATCH-22.
Wow, Eminem has really taken over everything. Don't tell me they're into slavery now. Is that why they caught the girls?
I know how you feel, you sorry, but it wasn't my fault.
Whose fault was it?
No one's. Nately was the victim of certain economic pressures. Nately's whore, isn't that who you're looking for?
You know who she is?
Of course I do.
I think Milo is siding with the Germans now because of a contract.
You're AWOL, you Sarian. That's not smart. Nately would never do anything that dumb.
He's dead.
But he died a rich man. He had over 60 shares in the syndicate.
What good is that? He's dead.
His parents will get it.
They don't need it. They're rich.
Then they'll understand.
I didn't know.
That they work for Milo. Everybody works for Milo.
He told me to ask for number 33.
$10, please.
$10.
Ciao, you said it.
Hi.
You make love now?
No. Listen, Nately's dead.
Thomas! It's not my fault!
He tells her and she blames him and beats him. Are they mugging a guy? It's gone crazy on the streets, like no more law.
I only raped her once.
You killed her?
I couldn't very well let her go around saying bad things about me, could I?
Well, what the hell do you have to touch her at all for, you dumb bastard? Why don't you get some girl off the streets?
No, not me. I never paid for it in my life.
Buffy, you insane? They're gonna throw you in jail. You threw her out the window. She's lying out there in the street!
He has no right to be there, you know. It's after curfew.
Yeah, he is insane.
Don't you realize what you've done? You murdered a human being! They can hang you!
I don't think they make such a fuss over one Italian girl when thousands of lives are being lost every day.
You can't take the life of another human being and get away with it. Don't you understand that?
Captain Yossarian?
Yes?
You're under arrest. You're AWOL.
Wow, that makes sense. Of course.
The men are unhappy. Morale is beginning to deteriorate. It's all your fault.
Haven't you got any patriotism? Wouldn't you give your life for your country? Wouldn't you give your life for Colonel Corn and me?
No.
What have you and Colonel Corn got to do with my country? You're not the same thing.
You're a disgrace to your country.
You're one to talk.
Don't you want to earn more unit citations and more oak leaf clusters on your air medal?
We'll just have to send you home. Of course, there's one catch.
One thing you have to do for us in return.
What would that be?
I don't like those smiles.
Glorify your exploits, send you home a hero.
Parades in your honor.
Make speeches, raise money for war bonds, say nice things about us.
Tell the folks at home what a good job we're doing. Take our offer, Yossarian.
It's either that or a court-martial for desertion.
What about the other men of the squadron? Well, what the hell? If they don't want to fly any more missions, let them stand up and say so like I did.
A woman shouted in Italian. Could it be Nate Lee's girlfriend?
Does the leg still hurt? No.
Oh, what? What? His whole insides just spilled out. That was a very gory scene.
That parade they're rehearsing is for you.
You're a hero. You're gonna get a medal for stopping that Nazi from killing Cathcart.
I was Nately's whore.
Huh.
She tried to kill me because I told her about Nately. It's part of a deal I made with them. They send me home a hero, and I say wonderful things about them back in the States. That's a lousy deal, isn't it?
It's a good deal because it's either go home or get killed over here, doing God knows what.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to make the best of a bad situation.
No. What else can you do?
I can run away.
Yeah.
Desert? Why not? That's insane. Sure it is. That's why it's the only sensible thing for me to do. I've flown 55 missions. I've been fighting for my country for 3 years. Now I'm gonna start fighting for myself.
Suppose everyone felt that way.
Then I'd be a damn fool to feel any different. Don't you know?
You know what?
I was in Sweden.
After 16 weeks at sea, Captain Always found washed ashore by a trio of Swedish Girl Scouts. Apparently,
Wow.
he rowed all the way. He rowed in that tiny little raft. 1,000 miles away.
That's what he meant when he said crash landing was good
Planning
practice.
it all this time.
Practicing.
He made it!
He made it.
That son of a bitch made it! If he made it, so can I!
You'll be on the run with no friends. You'll live in constant danger of betrayal.
I live that way now.
For God's sake, hurry up!
You'll have to jump.
I'll jump.
Jump!
I don't think he's going to make it. Imagine trying to go 4,000 miles on that tiny little raft in the middle of the rough waves of the sea. No food, no water. Weird, bizarre, absurd, ridiculous, satire. That's how I would describe the movie. Milo is the most dangerous one in this movie, a businessman at heart who prioritizes profits over his own country, over everything. Then there's also Cathcart and Corn, I think, betraying their own country. They really should have killed Cathcart and also Milo and Corn. The whole thing almost feels like a fever dream when it was reaching the end. At one point, I even wondered if the whole thing was just a delusion made up by Yossarian because he was so traumatized by Snowden's death. They kept on repeating the Snowden scene, so it made me feel like that was the only real thing that happened, and everything else was just the crazy delusions of Yossarian. When Yossarian was wandering the streets at night near the end of the movie, I had the same feeling as when I was watching The Trial, the movie from 1962 starring Anthony Perkins and directed by Orson Welles. That movie was very confusing, and this movie nearly gave me that same feeling. The movie had a lot of catch-22s. Everyone seems a little crazy, or a lot crazy. The whole thing's a mess. Sometimes I barely even know what's going on. 3 final things I like to share about the movie. Number 1, the absurdity of war. If you're fighting to protect your country, that's one thing. But plenty of wars happen for seemingly absurd reasons. The soldiers on the front lines are the ones who put their lives at risk to fight. In this movie, it seems like the soldiers don't even know what they're fighting for. What cause are they fighting for? They don't seem to be fighting for their country. Most of them don't even know why they're there. They're just following orders like robots. Yossarian seems to be the only one who is questioning their actions and the orders that they're given, but nobody else cares. So what happens? They try to get rid of Yossarian because the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. War is absurd, and the men fighting in the front lines don't even know why they're putting their lives at risk. That makes it very easy for them to lose sight of what is important. They put profits first, contracts first. That's what we do. We fulfill our contract and yada, yada, yada. Even if the contract is with the Germans, the enemy, to bomb their own base when you don't know what you're fighting for. You're easily swayed by other objectives or other factors. The second point is the mental trauma suffered by the soldiers. In the movie, it seems like everyone's a little bit crazy, right? I think that symbolizes the PTSD and the trauma that the soldiers have to suffer when they see their comrades die, their intestines spilling out. A lot of times, these kinds of mental damage are overlooked or not treated well. Eventually, this craziness, this trauma takes over their lives and they could never go back to being normal again. Number 3, the lawlessness and violence during war. A lot of things can happen in the shadows, whether it is crime or violence or abuse, and all of this can be easily covered up during the chaos of war. A great example would be what Arfi, I think his name was Aardvark, what he did to the girl. He threw the girl and killed her, but he was never punished for it. Yossarian pointed out to him that he had murdered someone and they could hang him for it. But Arfi said, I hardly think they'll do that over one Italian girl when thousands of lives are being lost every day, when so many people die in war every day. 1 or 2 tens of people that die due to things not related to war gets overlooked. All this violence and death is easily covered up. Soldiers won't be punished because the countries still need the soldiers to fight the war, so they can do whatever they want. Obviously, it doesn't happen on a very huge scale. I'm just giving an extreme perspective to discuss about the point, but it definitely does happen. Overall, it's quite a funny, crazy movie, and I'm sure there were a lot of subtle details and symbolisms that I missed out on. So let me know what I might have missed out and let me know your thoughts on this Catch-22 fever dream. Thanks for watching this movie with me. Hope you enjoy my reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.